Okay guys, we're gonna do a triangle choke from the same kind of get up pull. Alright, there's a lot of different variations you can go to here, but I'm trying to stick with the same ideas and concepts that I ideally want to get on top. So, alright, so we're here, we'll stick with the same grip, and as I'm playing, I can try to pull him forward and stretch him, or I can go to him, okay? So if I'm pulling, I feel him go back, push, come up, boom, and I'm grabbing my knee into him. My knee kind of lets me choose where I want to go, whether I want to go outside redirect or here, okay? So this kind of gives me that nice center point and it's painful. Now I get my grip with my overhook, I'm going to look for his wrist, okay? So now I'm going to now that I got what I wanted, I'm going to return to the mat, slide, and I'm going to sit. I'm not going to fall back, and I'm going to stretch. As I do this, I'm going to relock my own wrist. Okay? I'm going to give him a little stretch. Foot goes on top of the hip, comes out, on top, see my hamstring on the neck, hook the arm, and grab my own kneecap. Once I grab here, bring my knee nice and high, lock, and hug. Okay. Do another. You okay?
Yeah.
Maybe cocked angle like that might be good.
Yep.
So I'm here. He's not engaging. Jam him. Now I feel that pressure. Now I feel like he's gonna engage me. I got what I want. Boom. Stretch. Foot on the hip. You got a nice grip here. And I got a nice 2-1. I already beat the elbow. Once I have his foot on the hip, you can see I'm still upright. So if something goes wrong here, I'm very mobile. But now he's a table, and I have his upper post, so he required to be on me to stay upright. Foot is on the hip, allows this now to move. If I have to, and he's getting a little strong on his elbow, all I can do is just go here and move up to the elbow. So if I'm here and I'm like, oh, he's getting a little strong, I just pull this. So I'll do that in a second, okay? I'll just focus on this first. Here, stretch. Now the leg comes through, and I'm going to immediately pull for the arm or the leg. In this case, I'm going arm. Arm, I'm going to hook my own shin, the kneecap. That kind of isolates that grip. Now from here, I want my leg on the back of the neck. I'm going to lock, turn I always do this, bring your knee to your shin every time. Flex both feet, turn. You watch, he's going to tap. Okay? And all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pull in and finish. We're gonna hook both knees. It's an arm on the mat finish, which is a little different. You okay? Okay.
Best I can be.
And then I'll go into that second grip. Boom. Trying to pull, he's giving me some static. I pull, he pulls back. Boom, push, jam. Now, see, I have a balance control. Now he's reaching in. He's gotta grab me, he's gotta make something happen. Now I feel that. Oh, there's my wrist. As I'm now here, lock, as I fall back, stretch, foot on the hip. Okay? Now this comes out, hook through, lock the kneecap, pull, hug. Okay? Once again, his base is completely ruined. And without a good base, you can't, it doesn't matter what your triangle defense is, it's going to be garbage. Why? Because your base is ruined. Every good triangle defense needs a good base. You need to be able to posture, you need to be able to get your butt high and run, you need to be able to do all these things. But when you're stretched out, you got nothing. And why is that happening? The threat of the get up, the threat of the position change. Okay, like I said, it's philosophy, not technique so much. Okay, so now let's go over in that second grip. This is what, if there are Grand Marshal fans that do have my triangle book, there's a concept I call 2 birds, 1 stone. It might be on some of my DVDs as well. That's the idea of using the overhook arm to lock up the pinning arm as well. In this situation, since I don't need my hand on the mat, I'm here, I can hold the wrist and block. So basically what I'm going to be doing is, sometimes you have the wrist and they chicken this wing out, this elbow out, to try to block the knee from coming over, the leg from clearing, which is not a bad move. It's not a bad move. It's not easy. It's not a bad move. I'm just gonna use my fist now. Instead of going here, I'm gonna go pop, and it's gonna put it in place for me, okay? So I'll take it a little slower here. Boom, we pull, push, I come up, jam him. He gives me the overhook. As I come back, there's my wrist. Now I start to retain it. Now instead of, I can start here or I can go straight to this. So let's just start here. I come back, I give him a stretch. Now he starts to get wily with this. I'm gonna pull, go to his elbow. Okay, so pull, foot on the hip, through, and you can see I'm upright. Now re-pummel, grab the kneecap, hook, lock, hug, sweep. And that should be all she wrote. I can do it pretty fast. It's very hard to counter because nobody wants to be overstretched. I don't care who you are, you don't want to be overstretched. This is actually my fallback triangle is one of the ones I use the most because of the fact that you have to engage me. Most of the problems I incur when I'm on the bottom is guys don't want to engage with their upper body because I'm good at the trap systems. So they just don't want to come in and grab me. Instead, they kind of want to stay away. And what happens, it's kind of, there's a difference between, hey, I'm just playing to win any which way, and then it's like, hey, maybe I'm hurt, maybe I'm tired, whatever the case is, or this guy's just beating me everywhere else. I have to win off my back to win, you know, and that's the way it is. If that's the case, and you don't have a top game or you're not a wrestler, and you got to win off your back, and you're not getting wins anymore, it's not necessarily your technique, it could be just your tactics. And by simply sitting up and threading the snap down, now he's got to engage all these problems. But you can see, I'm not in a hurry to get to my shoulder to the mat, because once I'm there, he can measure my range, shift the weight to my upper body, and he can start to smash past me over, unless I'm successful. And then now I'm back and forth on whether or not that's a good idea or not. So this is a different way of doing it. Once again, it's a blending of concepts with a nice little technique. Nothing too fancy.